generous and merciful. We are the servants of thy threshold, gathered beneath the sheltering shadow, gathered beneath the sheltering shadow of thy divine unity. The sun of thy mercy is shining upon all, the clouds of thy bounty shower upon all. Thy gifts encompass all, thy loving providence sustains all. Thy protection overshadows all, and the glances of thy favor are cast upon all, upon confer a new spirit upon all people, bestow upon them eternal life, unlock the gates of true understanding, and let the light of faith shine resplendent. Unlock the gates of true understanding, and let the light of faith shine, Oh Lord, illumine the eyes, gladden the hearts with abiding joy. Gather all people in the shadow of thy bounty, cause them to unite in harmony, so they may become as rays of one sun, waves of one ocean, and fruits of one tree. So they may become as rays of one sun, waves of one ocean, and fruits of one tree. May they drink from the same fountain, be refreshed by the same breeze. May they receive illumination from the same source of light. Thou art the giver and the merciful, omnipotent. glad my heart with riding joy. Oh Lord, illumine the eyes, gladden the hearts with abiding joy. Oh Lord, illumine the eyes, gladden the hearts with abiding joy, abiding joy.
The Ighanian king. Hi, Keyhan, you're muted.
Thank you, Sivajan. It was very beautiful song. It was very the same subject we talked today, unity. Yes, we went through three valleys. It was the valley of search and valley of love and valley of knowledge. Pablo, in the beginning of the valley of unity, we can talk today. Pablo says those three valleys, he call it the valley of, all those three is valley of limitation. And this is also my understanding about those three valleys. I will show some picture here, and I can explain a little bit about that and what I understand about that valley, those three valleys. I will show that mountain here. You can see that mountain in the I cannot show in the down side of the valleys, I mean in this mountain, but I will explain in what I understand. If you look at the valley of search, for my understanding, the time of Moses started, it is very known. They just search in the desert of Sinai, and also Moses was looking after God, and that history many of you know about that. In my understanding, the valley of search started because the humanity being in the desert, in the long way, but gradually they understand how they can come close together. And you can call it in the beneath of that mountain, it is the Moses bring those followers to the close to the mountain, and the people was around that mountain, and that started their search. I mean, not around, but one part of, you can call it, that mountain. And when we look at the next valley, it is the valley of love. The valley of love, it belongs the middle of the mountain, because the humanity come little bit moved up to in the mountain, and they that was the time of Jesus. Also, Jesus is very known for love, and everything we heard about the Jesus and love is very, very connected to each other. little bit further, we come closer to the top. We are not the top. That came the time of Islam and Muhammad. It means the time of knowledge. If you look at that, the down in the mountain, it is the time of Moses. Little bit higher than become the time of Jesus, and become more move, but not the top, but the close to the top, is the time of Muhammad. It means the time of knowledge. As you know, that the Muhammad's time, the knowledge really grow up and develop. He compare with the past. But the time of Bab and Baha'u'llah, humanity will come to the top of the mountain. It means whole humanity will come to the top of the mountain and they will meet each other. That, in my understanding, in the time of unity. And from there, we cannot longer go. From there, we will fly. And you see literally the time of flying. That started in this time. We fly not in our Earth, we go to the different planets. And that is the very, very special time we live in. And because of that, the Baha'u'llah, we see in the value of unity, Baha'u'llah wrote most about the value of unity. And you see, I don't know how long we can go through, maybe we can divide that to 2 sessions, but we started with a value of unity, and understand we goes from the limitation to the unity. It is some unique character we see in that valleys. And we can find that valleys and we can go through that. And I want to ask Simajan can help and read for us. Just a moment, I will bring them. Yes, as we here, you see the Baha'u'llah talk about the last, he talked the last station of limitation. And we go to we are finished with the time of limitation. And now is the expand, the humanity can meet each other. Yes, Simajan, welcome.
After passing through the valley of knowledge, which is the last station of limitation, the wafer cometh to the first station of unity, and drinketh from the cup of oneness, and gazeth upon the manifestations of singleness. In this station, he pierced the veils of plurality, fleeth the rams of the flesh, and ascended unto the heaven of unity. With the ear of God he heareth, with the eye of God he beholdeth the mysteries of divine creation. He steppeth into the inner sanctuary of the friend, and as an intimate shareth the pavilion of the well-beloved. He stretcheth forth the hand of truth from the sleeve of the absolute, and revealeth the mysteries of divine power. He seeth in himself neither name nor fame, nor rank, but findeth his own praise in the praise of God, and in the name of God beholdeth his own. To him all songs are from that sovereign King, and every melody from him. He seated on the throne of stay all things are of God, and reclineth upon the seat of there is no power nor strength but in God alone. He looketh upon all things with the eye of unity, and seeth the effulgent rays of the sun of truth shining from the dayspring of the divine essence upon all created things alike, and behold the delights of unity reflected upon all creation.
Thank you. You see, what is the character of unity is, I understand, the Baha'u'llah talk about, do you know, if you go back to the time of Islam, they are very occupied with truth. What is truth? This is my truth. And because of that, it was very war and a lot of conflict in that time. I understand in the value of unity, in this time we live in now, what is the truth? Truth is my understanding. Two persons cannot live in the same house with two different truths, because they have a different understanding, and because of that understanding, they will not have a unity. Unity means I forget my truth. Unity is more important than truth. But we don't know anything about truth. Everything we know is subjective. It is my truth. Nobody knows about objective truth, because this is God. This is something we don't understand. But when I am just forget my own truth, it is my ego, then I can live with unity with another people. One family cannot live under the truth, because mom and dad and the member of the family, everybody have a different understanding about life, and their truth is different. And the value of unity help us to really understand what is truth. If you look at that truth, Paolo explained, we can see that it is, Paolo talk about the heaven of unity. The unity came from the heaven, but diversity will come from the earth. As long as we are captured with that diversity and busy with diversity, it means we are captured in our mind, and we cannot see the reality of what is the Son of Truth. And yes, of course, if you want to talk with one of the of that paragraph, we will use whole day, but I think people understand the essence. What is that? We can just continue. Simaja.
It is known to thine eminence that all the variations which the wayfarer in the stages of his journey beholdeth in the realms of being proceed from his own vision. We shall give an example of this, that the meaning may become fully clear. Consider the visible sun, although it shineth with the same radiance upon all existence, and at the behest of the Lord of Revelation, bestowed light on all things, yet in each place it becometh manifest and sheddeth its bounty according to the potentialities of the place. For instance, in a mirror, it reflects its own disk and shape, and this is due to the clarity of the mirror itself. To a crystal, it maketh fire to appear, and in other things, it showeth only the effect of its shining, but not its full disk. And yet, through that effect, by the command of the Creator, it traineth each thing according to the capacity of that thing, even as thou dost observe.
Yes. now the sun shining in Norway. I think everywhere we come close to the Eastern time and the sun shining, and we see what the sun of reality talk to us. As you know, when the sun shining, when you look at your if you just look at the windows out in what happened, everything you see outside, you see just the sign of sun. You see the color, you see the different shape and different construct of the color is there, and everything you see, it is the sign of sun. If the sun suddenly disappear, just look at exactly now, just imagine it is just dark. Sun is not, this is night. No light is there, and the sun is not there. What can you see in outside? Nothing. Everything I see outside, it because of sun, and different thing I see outside, just they reflect the sun. It means everything in this world, it is the sun, the sign of the sun. That is the physical sun. But if you look at the sun of reality is God or God's manifestation, everything we can see in this world, me and you and everything, we are sign of God. But in which degree we can show God in us, it is upon ourselves. For example, Baha'u'llah talk about mirror, and he says our heart also could be as a mirror. When we clean the mirror, of course, we can see sun in the mirror. You can see whole sun in the mirror. Baha'u'llah explained, we can further, we says what happened, that it is the time of Islam. They says the heaven and earth cannot give me, I don't remember that exactly the name, we can further, we can go and write that. They said that the heart of believer can, I think he says, can give space to me or something like that. We can read later. It is our heart can be placed for the sun. But when more and more I can clean my heart, as Baha'u'llah mentioned here, of course, the sun of reality can reflect. But that doesn't mean God came in my heart. Exactly, sun will not come in the mirror. But the mirror can reflect whole sun, because mirror can say, I am sun. And one thing, the quality of mirror is that I ask always friends, what is the quality of mirror? Some people say diffraction, purity. Yes, everything says is right. But one quality the mirror has is that mirror has nothing from own self. Mirror is totally detached and clean. And mirror have no, you can call it, if you can look at the mirror, mirror should be totally nothing. If something above mirror, mirror can lose their quality. When mirror became nothing, then mirror can show the sun of reality. And that is the most important part of unity we can find when we are touched with our heart, and then we can reflect the Son of Reality in our heart. Yes, please, Sivaja.
Where did we stop? So
Yeah, here in light.
in
Yes.
like manner. Okay. In like manner, colors become visible in each object according to its nature. For instance, in a yellow glass, the rays shine yellow. In a white glass, they are white. And in red glass, red rays are visible. These variations proceed from the object itself, not from the light. And if a place be shut away from the light, as by walls and a roof, it will be entirely bereft of the light of the sun and deprived of its rays. Thus, it is. Oh, stop.
Sorry. I mean, here also we understand every problem, every conflict, it is from me, not from creator. God creates every human perfect. And why so much problem in this world? Because of our ego. When we call our ego, what means that? It means God gave us the heart and soul, but we will not have a touch with that. We just live with our mind. Our mind is production of the humanity, our society. The society gave us a lot of, you can call it garbage in our, I call myself in my mind. And that is the reason of problem. I ask people, how old is our society? 10 years, 100 years, 1,000 years, 10,000 years, 100,000 years. Of course, our society is very, very old. And all principle, all the thing that society works, it is belong the past. From the cannibalism, from the people live in the alone and the family and tribe time, and you can call it that people lived many, many years in a different part of the world in a different way. We just carry on that and transfer from generation to generation. And all in my mind, I get from the society belong the past. And that is barrier between me and the Son of Reality in my heart. If I want to be totally free from this world, it means I should clean my mind. It means I clean my heart. I should be free from everything from my past. Every knowledge, every understanding. This is belong the past. This is make conflict. But the value of unity, Baha'u'llah says, we should have a touch to our soul. My son, the Son of Reality, it is my soul. My soul is just, you can call it, get inspired from the Son of Reality. But I am just very, very limited of that. You can call it light. More and more I clean my heart, I can find God in myself. Baha'u'llah says, I create the rich. Noble I made thee, he says. He says, from the knowledge, from the essence of knowledge, I gave the being. He says, from the essence, from the clay of love, I molded thee. And says further, he said, turn your sight to your own self, and you can find me in your inner, mighty, powerful, and self-subsisting. It means everything we need, we can find in ourselves. When we find that, the Son of Reality in our heart, it is no conflict there. I understand humanity through the eyes of God. But today, I look at the people and everything through the eyes of my neighbor, through eyes of another. That is the biggest problem today. But the valley of unity, it means the valley of heart, the valley of soul. When we really come there, every disease, every problem will disappear. Many other problems came because of our mind and our past. Jealousy, all thing we have from the society, conflict, or all such a thing is the result of our society came to our mind and we just carry on. The valley of unity, Baha'u'llah says, we should look at everything through eyes of God. Yes, here.
Thus, it is that certain feeble souls have confined the wide expanse of knowledge within the walls of self and passion, and beneath the cloak of ignorance and blindness, and have thereby veiled themselves from the light of the mystic sun and the mysteries of the eternal beloved. They have strayed far from the gem-like wisdom of the resplendent faith of the Lord of the messengers, have been shut out of the inner court of the all-beauteous, and have been banished from the Kaaba of glory. Such is the worth of the people of this age. And if a nightingale soar beyond the clay of self and dwell in the rose bower of the heart, and in Arabian melodies and sweet Persian tones recount the mysteries of God, a single word whereof quickened anew every lifeless from and bestowed the spirit of holiness upon every moldering bone, thou wilt behold 1,000 claws of envy and myriad talons of hatred hunting after him and striving with all their power to encompass his death. Yea, to the beetle a sweet fragrance seemeth foul, and to the man sick of the room a pleasant perfume availeth not. Wherefore had it been said for the guidance of the ignorant, cleanse thou the room from out thine head, and breathe the breath of God instead.
Yes. You see, what happened with Baha'u'llah when he want to bring those message. That's the message of God, and he came to give to the humanity. But where was the humanity? Baha'u'llah explained that the station of the humanity in that time, and also we see in this time. And we really want to cleanse, humanity should cleanse their heart, and that poem is also exactly explained that when we are not clean in our heart, of course, our mind will be active. Our heart, of course, is there, always is there and ready, and our soul is there and ready. But what happened? The cloud of our mind is above that our soul, and the sun of reality cannot reach us, and that is our biggest problem. Maybe this is the longest journey. Maybe we can one paragraph and we can stop and we can continue next time. Yes.
In sum, the differences among objects have now been made plain. Thus, when the wayfarer gazeth only upon the place of appearance, that is, when the considereth only the glass, he seeth yellow and red and white. And so it is that conflict had prevailed amongst men, and a darksome dust from limited souls had settled over the world. Others gaze upon the effulgence of the light, while yet others have drunk of the wine of oneness and see not but the sun itself. Should I stop here or?
Yes, maybe here also Paolo explained to us what is the ignorance. It is the I ignore my light. Why? Because my mind want to be boss in my life, and because of that I became away from the source of reality. And very easily Baha'u'llah explained to us, it's every color. Where is those color? Those colors, my understanding is our mind. My mind grow up to my family. My glass, it is the yellow. It means my family working in this way, believe in this way. And my neighbor, they have another glass. Another country have another glass. This is the cause of all difficulties, because all those color came from this world. But the sun of reality, have no color. It is free from every color. And because of that, I should be free from every kind of color. Then I come close to my reality. But you see, the people of the world, they just busy about different color. And that is the cause of all our problem. I don't know if we can continue a little bit or not, because maybe we go to the Oh My Brother.
Sure. As the wayfarers traverse these three differing planes, their understanding and their words differ accordingly, and hence the sign of conflict had ever appeared on earth. For there are some who dwell on the plane of divine unity and speak of that world, and some inhabit the realms of limitation, and some the grades of self, while others are completely veiled. Thus do the ignorant people of the day, who have no share of the radiance of the divine beauty, make certain claims, and in every age and cycle inflict upon the people of the ocean of divine unity what they themselves deserve. If God should chastise men for their perverse doings, he would not leave upon the earth moving things, but to an appointed time doth he respite them.
Oh yeah, okay. It is that is very, very strong message to humanity. If God should chastise men for their perverse doing, it is, and here Paula explained in our situation, in which degree I am away from the sun of reality. I'm away from my soul, my heart. I am really come and be look at Paula, look at me as an ignorance. Ignorance is means be away from yourself. And in many places, if we heard about in the Islam, and that Abdul Baha explained that how we can come close to God, the Son of Reality. We have no any way to be known with ourselves. more and more I understand myself, and I am close to myself, and every part of my soul and my mind and my inner reality become more and more visible for me. Of course, I will come close to God, because I have no any reference to understand anybody than myself. But of course, if I want to understand God, I have no reference to understand God except myself. And that degree I understand myself, in the same degree I can't understand God. The Baha'u'llah says someplace, it is impossible I can understand myself who I am. And said, you cannot understand yourself who you are, and how you can understand your creator create you. This is impossible. But doesn't mean we cannot come close. We can come closer and closer and closer, and we can understand more and more ourselves, but we can never fully understand ourselves, but we can come closer to ourselves. And that is our biggest duty in this world. In that degree, I understand myself. In the same degree, I understand God. And the same degree, I understand people around me. And me, and for you and you, is most important tools we have to know it and understand it. Yes, friends, if any question or comment and something, can talk. Otherwise,
Questions, friends? It's open now.
yes, I just opened it.
Okay.
Okay, open now. It seems that values is clear for everybody.
There's a question in the chat.
Yes.
Says, what is your experience with the inner peace method about the different colors of the glasses we are raised with? It is possible to work on that to make more openness for unity?
Of course, when we take away, for example, when we work with the people inside me, we work, for example, with inner mom, inner dad, inner wife, inner husband, all those people in me, they are barrier between me and myself. If I have a problem with them, every problem in my inside, it is barrier. It is some veils between me and myself. Because of that, more and more we take those barriers. It means all conflict, all negative feelings. When I take away, I come closer and closer to myself. When I love everybody in myself, in my inside, when I'm free, the love is the light of God, but the hate is the lack of light. Because of that, when I am sleep in the night, when I go to the bed and sleep, I should love humanity. Then I sleep well. It means I have a unity in myself. I understand everybody in myself. I can cope and give a space to humanity in myself. Then I sleep well. But when I go to sleep, I thinking with that person, another person, and just occupied my mind full of those thoughts, and those thoughts utilize feelings and a lot of conflict in my inside. I cannot sleep. And those thoughts make a lot of problem for me. thoughts, if I cannot understand my thoughts, I have a problem. Every thought in my mind, I should understand. Then I can have a good relationship between me and my tools. My tools in this world is my thoughts and my feelings. If I have a conflict with the most important tools I have, life will be very miserable. Yeah.
Okay, we have Shahin Khanum. بفرمایید. Oh, sorry, I should speak English.
Yeah,
Please, Shahin.
okay. Dr. Ighanian, I have a question. It is talking, this valley is talking about the cleansing mind. But today when I woke up, I heard on the news that Mr. Trump got beautiful, beautiful airplane as a gift. And then I got really upset. I'm not jealous. I got upset. I say, where's the justice system? So many people doesn't have money to get, a school or food. Where is justice system? How can I clean my mind in this, society, in this community, in this country, the world, in this world? It is not easy. Really, we have a big test, big test. He doesn't need a gift. He doesn't need a gift. He has enough money. And I really got so upset, so upset. How can I, answer to myself why I got upset, why I got, it wasn't, that sense of jealousy, no. But, I'm talking about justice system. How can I, my mind got busy, very upset, really upset.
Yes, I understand what you say. Do you think you just use one example about that, but you think our society in this world, anything is justice? Nothing in this world is justice. But when we think about our life, started some places in when we born, or we started in our life, the womb of our mom, that is the beginning of our life. But we know our life will not end in this world. Everything happened in this world, we should give an answer in the next world. Everything happened here. This is not life stop here. Our life will go to the eternity. But we shouldn't think about everything happened here. It is just here is finished. But we shouldn't think about justice here. If you look at in this world, nothing is justice. Everything is injustice. But we look at the eyes of God, you see everything is justice. Everything I do here, I have a responsibility for that. I should pay for that. Sometime I pay here, sometime I pay in the next world. I think it's the best thing I pay here. In next world is very expensive. I should pay more than my capacity. It is very, very, we shouldn't think about, we shouldn't be busy about that. We shouldn't look at about that. Because in this way, we become more occupied our mind to this and that. If you look at in this world, a lot of things bad happen. We shouldn't look at that. Our focus should be to the good thing. And because in this way, I have a better time in my life. Otherwise, we let a lot of problem in my mind. If the thoughts come to me and say, for example, why this person do this and that, don't fight with your mind and your thoughts, and don't follow that. Just say your thoughts, thank you for your message, now you can go free. Our thought came a lot of crazy things, we shouldn't follow that.
Keyhan, can you also, you always say those your 4 favorite sentences that it says, do what you can do.
Yes.
If you decided to do the things you can't do, you won't be able to do the things you can do. So in this case, when Shine Khanum is thinking about how she can help herself, could we talk about, like, can she also reflect on what she can do? Because if she wants to think about what the politicians and all those people are doing and giving themselves a pat in the back, so we can't do anything about it. But
Of
what are
course.
the, so that helps. Could you elaborate a little bit more on that?
Yeah, this is very right you said, because that 4 sentence we use in the inner peace is very, very important, because our job to look at the thing we can do, but a lot of things happen in this world, we cannot do anything about that. And if our resource we use for those things, we have no time and resource for our own thing we can do it. And because of that, our focus should be in myself and what can I do in my life, and that thing will be changed. Yes.
Ramya Jan, you're next, honey. Your hands up.
Hi guys, thank you so much for the insightful seminar. I have 2 questions, okay? One question is that okay, so if the path to inner peace in 7 value requires letting go desire, ego, even the reason for like letting go, can a peace that comes from losing the self still be called personal space, or is it just a peace beyond the self? That's the first question I have. Yeah.
Do you know, we born with peace. We born with all quality, because Baha'u'llah say, I created rich. Why bring yourself to the poverty? Because we have everything we need. We should just discover. The 7 valleys is this, we should start to find all those resources is in our innate. But we born with all those quality, and we cannot create peace in our inside. If peace is there, we should just find that peace. And more we take away those veils came from the society and from outside, we become more and more free from those things. And that veils is our problem. We should be free from that, and life will be changed. Yes.
Yeah. The second question I had was, can you find inner peace without first passing through suffering, as described in the valley of search and the valley of love? Yeah. Can you find it without like passing through suffering? Because in the valley of speech and valley of love, it says something else. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know those 3 valleys? Baha'u'llah talk. He says this is the valley of limitation. That love also is very limited. We go to the from the valley of unity, we expand our understanding. We look at the world totally different, and more we come close to the sun of reality. And when we come close to the sun of reality, it means we can see the God in us. What means that? As Baha'u'llah says, when the mirror is clean, can show the disc is, you can find in that disc of a mirror, you can find whole sound. That means our heart has that quality. And when we really come close to that station, we can see God in us. And of course, peace is most important part of that. In the inner peace, we work in that. First of all, we work with the left and right hemisphere, because we want to, the first unity is the unity between left and right hemisphere. And the second unity is the unity between mind and heart. And when that is there, a lot of things will be easier to continue. When thoughts will be free from thoughts in our mind, suddenly the light will come from our heart to our mind, and everything will change. And we should just be really do our job and be free from all, you can call it the veils of this world. Through the, you can call it knowledge, through the appraising, through the advice, all such things Baha'u'llah says, throw away. In the first valley, Baha'u'llah says that. Then we can find our real reality.
Get your answers, Ramya? So,
Yeah,
you
thank
good?
you. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
You're welcome.
Keyhan, there is a question on YouTube, and a friend has asked, let me just open it again. She said, thank you so much, Dr. Ighanian. Another wonderful session. Question: are we supposed to be as clear as mirror and allow rays reflect from us? Is our soul the mirror?
Yeah, it is. Is my understanding is that when we clean our heart, the sun of reality will go through our soul to our heart, and we can see that in our heart. We should be nothing. You know, Abdul Baha, the symbol of to be nothing. He says, I am the dust under the foot of the believer. It means Abdul Baha said, I am the nothing. When Abdul Baha said, I'm nothing, who I am, I should be totally nothing. Then I am free. Clean our heart, it means, or be a clean mirror, it means we should be clean from everything I got from this world. First, I should learn. After that, I should just be detached from everything I learn. Then my heart should be more and more ready to reflect the sun of reality. That is our job. We shouldn't take anything. We should give everything. Detachment, it is our tools to come close to the clean heart. Attachment is the opposite way. We will be away from God. We should be detached from everything except God. But today, the humanity, they are attached everything except God. This is the opposite way they live in this world. To the society, our society is here. There, yes.
Yes, I don't see any hands. Is there any questions, friends? I checked the YouTube, and also there's no more questions on YouTube.
Okay. We just say thank you for today. And see you, friends, about 2 weeks.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you again. Thank you.
Bye-bye.